Lunker League. So by the title, you can tell already what this is about. Finally came in the mail, my Shimano SLX XT 150. Just to give you a little background on this, I had the Shimano SLX XG. That's the basic model, $99, that I use for frogging. So although I haven't caught any fish on the frog this year, I had a buddy of mine that used one last year, and just to work it out and looking for some frogfish, I've been casting it around quite a bit lately and thoroughly impressed. When I started off with Baitcasters, of course I started off with the Black Max Abu Garcia, the basic. Got a combo for $39.99. Caught a lot of fish with that. Got a second Black Max. Used that with a Berkeley cherry wood. I believe I ended up catching my PB with that. So great workhorse reels. From there, I had the opportunity to get into a pro staff position with Enigma Fishing. From there, right then and there, I did see a level change in terms of castability, ease of adjustment, going to something that had an aluminum frame and was what they would consider tournament quality. Really opened my eyes. Since then, I've gotten into an Ardent reel. I've had a Quantum reel. I still currently use a few Lose reels. And recently, I also had a Daiwa Tutula reel. With that reel, that was one of the latest reels I bought. And that is what I honestly, after using that reel, exchanged for the SLX XT. Same price point, $129.99. But honestly, what got me to this one was the SLX XG and the relative ease I had using, adjusting, and casting that, reeling and fishing with that reel, as opposed to the Daiwa Tutula. So I made the upgrade. In addition to that, I also got the SLX DC, which I absolutely love. I've caught some fish on that one, and it's an excellent cranking reel. I love it. I've paired it with my Dobson Fury 7-foot cranking rod, and that is the best cranking setup I've had to date. What I like right away is that these reels here, they come with this one comes with brass gearing. It has the Hagen frame. I'm not sure how to say that, Hagane, but that is a metal frame. All three in the series have the metal frame. They all run right around the same 7.2 ounces, so a little bit heavier than some of the other reels I've thrown, but unmatched durability, smoothness with the gears, and they feel solid, real solid. So that's what got me to this point. With the XG, it has centrifugal brakes, of course, and then as we know, with the DC model, it has the computer chip system. What is unique about the XT is, let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you. So we'll take a look here. That's how it comes. You have your material information on top. Comes with a little bit of oil too, in order to keep everything lubed up. Very nice. Then it comes also in the bubble wrap. Something I haven't really seen with other brands. And here it is. Absolutely beautiful. You hear that for the drag. So the click drag immediately. It's extremely smooth with the brass gearing in it, so very, very durable. I got the 6-3-1, which is 25 inches per turn, because I plan to use this on my deep cranking stick or with chatterbaits, one of the two, but I think I'm going to have this on my deep cranking pole. In addition to that, this is a 4-to-1, so 4 bearings with 1 anti-reverse bearing. Very interesting, because these are some of the smoothest reels that I have. And many of my other reels are 10-to-1, 11-to-1. What makes the difference here is that Shimano, in addition to making reels, has been thoroughly involved in making gears for bikes and other devices. I've been using Shimano gears on my bikes for years. So they're very deep into this technology. So what they don't have in ball bearings, they have in straight up engineering. What is interesting to me, the only point, to be honest, that I see is a very, very light drag. So the drag on here is 12 pounds. So not sure how I feel about hoisting some stuff out of the slop with it. But again, this is going to be my deep cranking reel, where for the most part it should be pretty open where you're cranking when you're deep cranking. Might be over the top of some brush piles, some ledges, close to some structure, but not necessarily in it. Not something that I necessarily rip it through grass, but definitely something that will hold. I know it has an incredibly smooth drag, as my XG has smooth drag. But one of the key features is this one has an outside adjustable feature. So I believe this has a dual braking system. Let's go ahead and take a look. Easy to open. And yes, so dual braking system. So you see the centrifugal brakes inside here. And then you go ahead and close that. And then fine-tune adjustment on the outside. Similar to what most people see in the Mach Crush series for Luz, their black and orange reel, which I might add, differences are that it has a graphite frame, whereas this has a metal frame. This is also made at the Shimano factory, which, as I've mentioned before, many other reels are made by the same company. I believe the Daiwa company in Korea. You can go ahead and check that out if you'd wish. In addition to that, you have an opportunity to have 3 different speeds. So you have a 6-3-1, 7-2-1, and an 8-1-1 with the XT here. Whereas I believe the Mach Crush, as I've seen, only comes in the 7.5-1. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I have come to enjoy these grips here, and not such a large, bulky grip. But this is what really interests me. With the SLX system, you get 3 different braking options. Of course, the basic centrifugal only with the XG. Here you have centrifugal in addition to the magnetic and fine tuning on the outside here. And then with the DC model, of course, you know that's digitally controlled, which means it has a chip that's doing the control. And again, I love my DC, and I really love my XG. So I'm looking forward to using this reel here. So let's go ahead and take another good look here. Nice low profile, fits in my hand great. But oh yeah, very, very nice, very smooth. And definitely look forward to getting out with this one. I know a few people that I believe have this model, so I'd like them to go ahead and chime in down below, because I believe if you do have the money, $129.99, I would suggest this over the Daiwa Tutula. And as I said, the Mach series, if you are interested in the dual braking system, the Mach Crush, that one is somewhere from 159 to 179, and this one comes with a metal frame, whereas the other one is a graphite frame. It also has the wind grips, which are tactful, but as I noticed, the wind grips tend to get a little dirty. I do have a spinning reel with the wind grip, and when I first bought it, it felt magnificent, looked magnificent, but fishing from the bank, getting your hands dirty, if you're somebody who, say if you use live bait a lot, or you got your hands dirty, you're going to see all that dirt on that wind grip. It's not really that easy to clean, not that fun. And then it starts to take away from the look of the reel in general, which of course should probably be the last thing you're worried about, but people do in fact look at how their reels and rods look and set up together. That's just a fact of it. And this is a nice easy grip, easy to clean, feels great in your fingers, gives you a lot of good control. So out of that price point, I would say this is a shiner. If you don't want to spend over $100, then I would go with the SLX XG. And if you've got money like that, where you're spending $179, I would just suggest going $10 more and getting the DC model. Just phenomenal braking on that. I've had an incredible time going out and cranking. I mean, enjoying that even though I wasn't catching fish, which is something that's just weird to me because I'm all about catching fish. As you know, on this channel, I use any means available. In fact, I've got a rod and reel review to do on a swim bait setup that I also have, because I'm in the mode of catching fish and having the right tool for the job. And I definitely believe this is the right tool for the job. This is the right tool for all my cranking needs, deep cranking needs, shallow cranking needs. Although I have the DC for my shallow cranking needs currently, I'm going to be using this one for my deep cranking needs. So thanks for tuning in. Remember, I got that giveaway coming up soon. So let's get me to 500 so we can get out and get this given away to somebody right quick. Lunker League, thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for all your positive comments. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, I would definitely appreciate it. Tell as many people as possible about my channel. Trying to grow my channel, trying to bring you as much information as possible as what I feel is a normal fisherman, one who just doesn't have extravagant money to go out there and buy the top of the line equipment, although I will get there soon with everybody's help. But for the common man, this is a definite common man reel, first time buyer type reel. If you have that money and you're willing to spend it, definitely recommend this and any other Shimano SLX line. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next one.